Hello people and welcome to another review, and today we are reviewing the L85A1 CAMO, and this is a GP rare weapon and it's only a reskin, so there's no real difference between this one and the normal one, but it has 43 damage, 55 portability, 74 rate of fire, 85 accuracy, 68 recoil. It's burst firing or fully automatic, and it has a default magazine with 30 over 90 bullets. And as for its GP default version, the normal L85A1, it is exactly the same, so I'm not going to sum up the stats. So now let's go on to the recoil test. Well, as you can see, this recoil is still, well, it's good enough, but it still goes up to the sides a bit. It's a bit random, but when you try and just tap fire or burst fire, the recoil is steady. You cannot put a scope on this weapon, so you need to tap fire or burst fire yourself, because the burst firing mode just enables you to shoot 3 bullets at a time. It can screw you over, or it may not, but I'm personally not fond of it, so I would recommend you to always use it fully automatic and to just tap fire yourself. So with 43 damage, this weapon is mainly a 3-hit kill. It's possible 4-hit kill medium and heavy fasters, and it's a 4-hit kill at medium ranges. At longer ranges, of course, it becomes a more hit kill because of the damage drop off. Now it's an assault rifle, so the damage drop off isn't that bad, but still when you shoot a long distance, and especially with this weapon, it's really piss taking. You cannot put a scope on it, damage drop off and shit like that, so it's quite a skilled weapon and it's quite piss taking as well. But 43 damage is really high. It's on the edge of the high damage assault rifles, and it is really good damage, especially for a weapon like this. I found it that the damage is really helpful since you cannot put a scope on it. I'm not fond of weapons without a scope, so I'm really excited about this weapon being a 3-hit kill, so it's still a bit easier to take out your targets even when you have your disability for not using a scope and just need to doing it all by spraying. 55 portability, or 55 portability is just a little bit below the average. It's a moderate 55, so it's good. A lot of the assault rifles have 55, but some have a bit higher, and this one is a bit of the lower portabilities. It will really slack you down if you try and run away from a target or someone that tries to kill you, but then again, 55 portability is fast enough if you just go and play about not in one army. Well, it depends on how much speed you're using, but it is a bit lower. It's not recommended to rush with this weapon per se, but you can do it, of course. There's nothing to stop you. And 74 rate of fire, well, 74 rate of fire, as always, is the flippin' average for assault rifles. It's absolutely marvelous in my opinion. About 90% or more of the assault rifles have 74 rate of fire, so in my eyes it's a really good one, and it's not too fast that you can't handle it, and it's not too slow like an M14 that will kill you. It's just a really good rate of fire. 85 accuracy, or 85 accuracy, is really moderate for assault rifles as well. Both the K2, the AUG-1 and even the Rec 7 Rangers have got 85 accuracy. 85 accuracy is high enough to shoot across the map in Wave Rider or really big maps. It will slack a bit in the really big maps like Snow Valley across the map, but to be honest, I won't really see you doing with the L85A1 like shooting across the map. I mean, I know I would never, but it's your own choice. But for this weapon, 85 accuracy is good enough, and it's still really good accuracy for assault rifles, so that's really good. Well, 68 recoil. 68 recoil is pretty much the same as the AUG-1 and the G36E. It is a bit piss taken to handle because you cannot really tap fire as good with this one because you can't scope in, and it's a bit of the high recoils. It's a bit hard to handle, but when you try and hold it down and when you just tap fire slowly, this recoil is really easy to handle. And this concludes my review on the L85A1 CAMO. Hope you guys enjoyed the review. Stay tuned for more, of course. See you guys later. Bye.